First of all, the parish development model is the last mile strategy for assuring services reach the people. And this one is geared towards elimination of poverty and assuring most of the Ugandans at least jump to the middle income status.
And the parish development model is the whole of government being at the parish. Every sector that is involved in service delivery is going to congregate at the parish. Planning, implementation, and budgeting is going to be done at the parish. Instead of government being at 30,000 feet up and sending down interventions, we have now brought government to 3 feet closer to the people so that we now are able to talk with the community, the beneficiaries. This time, we are now talking with the people directly, and we are involving them in every decision that we are going to make, the planning, the budgeting process, and the implementation.
It is targeting the poorest of the poor, those households who are still living a subsistence nature. What the president is saying, those ones who are working for Kida Kionga. So those are the people we are going to target. And you cannot target them unless you have proper data.
Right now the world has gone digital and we have to plan based on data or information. Without information, you can hardly do much.
The president is always asking, how many people do you have in a parish? How many households do you have in a parish? And whenever he asks leaders, we get lost a bit in that aspect. So this time we are getting information, raw data about these households. The Ministry of ICT is putting up a very robust system that is going to help both the Secretariat and the policy makers to do the proper policies around the PDM and also to do the proper monitoring and evaluation.
Now, the Parish Development Model Management Information System, which we are developing, is going to assist the government to identify those households that should benefit from the Parish Development Model. We are trying now to come up with the village profiles, household profiles, parish profiles, and district profiles.
We have started with 5 districts in North Bukedi. That is Butaleja, Budaka, Kibuku, Palisa, and Botevo. That is where we have gone to register the village, profiles, to register the households, and we are not leaving anyone behind because we are moving from house to house.
At the end of the day, we shall even know exactly the poorest district, the poorest parish, the poorest village, and the poorest household.
What we began with was the recruitment of data collectors in the different sub-counties and villages of Palisa district. After that, we had to train them, as well as the LC ones. After that, we had to go out, they collect the household information as we go along, and we also collect the village profiles. Verify that data if it is true. If it needs to be redone, we would redo it. Unlike any other detail or data that has been collected in the country, this parish model data is not a sample. It is every village, every household, everyone. We capture from how the household is, what's the source of income, how many children are there, are they going to school, are they seated at home, do they have basics at home, do they have schools. I could spend the whole day mentioning the detail of what we collect every single day from everyone.
Ogamba ekirime eki kyemujjamu ssente kyemusinga okutwala mu katale. Kasooli.
Ng'ogyeko kasooli tulina n'emwogo.
Okuva wano paka akatale ak'okumpi kilomita nga mmeka?
Kilomita nga 4 n'ekitundu.
4 n'ekitundu. Ku bino wammanga ki ekisinga okubeera ekizibu? Okuba nti akatale kali wala, enguudo okuba nti mbi, oba waliwo n'obuteesiga ku kubo basobola obbibwa?
Data collectors have their devices have that we call it GPS-based location they can pick. So someone cannot say, oh, I was in Ginger and collected this information from Butembo. We can be able to trace that. So we are sure that the information we get is correct and particular. So in order for us to have an equitable service plan for every Ugandan, this information is going to be very, very resourceful and helpful to the planners of this country.
I can be able to sit here on my computer, right there, and I have a dashboard that is monitoring every little thing that is happening at the parish. The bridge that is broken between Parish A and Parish B, is it been done?
There is a village which I visited when I was in Budaka. It is 5 kilometers, radius of 5 kilometers, and it has a population of 5,000 people. It has 13 churches, but it doesn't have a school, it doesn't have a health center, and therefore we must plan for a school.
The pilot is giving us lessons to learn from in order to roll out better.
We go to a household and they're like, you want my data for what? The government has not done this. So we have to educate them that the government has not done. Now the government is here to do.
We've been on air for some time. We have produced guidelines, we have produced manuals, and we're going to have a massive mindset change program to reach the whole population.
Here is the government. It wants to get everyone out of poverty, bring you on board to join the money economy.
It is work in progress. We are going to improve this system with whatever information we feel is lacking or we have not collected, we shall go back and collect it and make a more comprehensive system. So what I see is an improved society of Ugandans 10 years to come that has been informed by information that we have got of our own people.
We want to see that every household is in the money economy. And our target actually, our what I can call our true north, is by 2025, we want to see that there is no household that earns less than 20 million shillings per annum. We want to see that every household is in the money economy.